This fucking PlayStation's got me paranoid. Okay, see, here's the thing. If you got a PlayStation controller, and I know I've talked about this before, but if you got a PlayStation controller handy, I want you to pick it up, hold it like just regular holding as if you're playing a game, and I want you to press that share button. You know, the button that for some reason is designed to kind of curve up onto the D-pad for some reason. Now, not very difficult to press that. Now I want you to double tap it and realize that the way this button clicks isn't the way any other button on the controller clicks. It's like a I don't know. It's hard to double tap it real quick. And if I do it wrong, see, double tapping it is the cue to start a recording. And then double tapping it again is to finish the recording. Problem is, as I learned the hard way in Resident Evil, if I don't do the double tap quick enough, it instead brings up, it counts it as a single tap and brings up the menu. And what I learned the hard way was that once that menu's up, your recording is in a state of flux, where you can still keep that recording by going down the menu and clicking save recording. But if you exit that menu, then that recording's over. Nothing you do can salvage the last hour or whatever that you did recorded. Here's where it gets terrifying. That's what happens if my double tap isn't quick enough. But if it's even slower, which sometimes, your fingers fumble, you slog, what will happen is the first tap will count to open the menu, and then if enough time has passed, which I would say is about maybe a second or so, the second tap will close the menu, which will kill you the recording. So it's gotten to the point where now, even though I do the double tap at the start to start the recording, I just bring up the menu. So if you've ever wondered why all of my recordings end with me saying thank you for watching and then just like quiet for like a couple seconds of me just doing nothing, that's me bringing up the menu and clicking manually to save the recording. Anyway, let's find out what's behind this door. Bong.
Here.
No, I don't think you found Rob Zombie.
Is this Odin? What game do you play with me now?
We're not with Odin. We're the good guys.
It's iffy.
This is the God of War.
Those blades. I know you. God Killer. You come from me.
Only to free you.
Stay away. Rather, let me try. Tia, look. You know me, don't you? You killed Mimir.
No.
No, that was.
Yeah, we brought him right
I mean,
back.
we did, but
Stay
that
away from me. You
it's
must-
complicated.
Stop. We need him.
Yes, but no. Oh, blimey. So, you know, I can make my weapon glow and do fancy shit too, you know. And you know what? You know what? You know what? You got your Bifrost attack? Look at this. I go spinny spin. So, like, I'm way cooler than you. Oh, look. I mean, I will admit purple is kind of cool. And I wouldn't mind. No, I'm going over here. I'm going over here. No, I just want this. I wouldn't mind a purple attack. I mean, I did have a purple attack in the third game with the chains. Which, I know the third game got a lot of flack for, like, most of the weapons you get just being other versions of chain, like, blades on chains. I don't think people realized that allowed for you to have, like, several different, like, ways of fighting while not having to, like, keep too much in your head at the same time. Like, you could switch between them and it would change up certain things, but your general, like, crowd control. And they did each have, like, their own uses. The lightning ones were great for juggling. And the hooks were good for crowd control because it had that thing where you'd yank out the souls and they'd fly around and they would damage the enemy. And that was great for, like, getting a couple enemies, like, you know. Keep accidentally pressing the arrow button, forgetting that my arrow boy ain't here right now.
This way. Cut it off.
The hell are you?
Knocked around a bunch, aren't I? Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
You're right. It was just standing up there like, I'll just get a breather. It's a union thing. I get a few minutes.
Let's find your son.
The fuck? Alright.
Okay. It's gonna be okay.
Just leave me alone.
Tyr, listen, I swear we're not here to hurt you. We're just trying to get
Get
you
away
out.
from me,
Take you
please.
somewhere safe,
I
away
beg
from
you.
Odin.
Show mercy.
This is my father. We help people.
I don't belong out here, please. It's worse when he's angry.
Father!
Are you not a soldier? Are you not a leader of men? Master yourself! My son brought us to this place. For you! Look at him!
You. Why? You don't know me.
I know what you stood for. You helped the Giants. We're returning the favor.
We?
We are leaving. Are you coming with us?
Here. Your statue in the lake. You had a spear. I thought you needed a weapon.
Walking stick? No. A kind thought, but no. Thank you, no.
But... Okay.
I ran because I don't always know what's real. Sometimes there's
There's no shame in that, brother. We live in strange times.
everyone here seem talk.
Constantly. He never shuts up. That would have been a nice little moment of levity if Kratos had said he rarely shuts up.
The wind. Blowing from over here. Maybe there's an exit nearby.
Are there names by which I should call you?
I'm Atreus. You already know Mimir. And that's my father, Kratos.
How does the son of a Spartan come to speak for the Jotnar?
My mother was the last giant in Midgard. Laufey?
Laufey. I remember that name.
She tried to help people too. She's in the light of Alfheim now.
You have my sympathies.
Are you okay?
These are just much stronger when you're not sitting down.
So
Please, let me get that. It's the least I can do.
Whoa.
I mean, I flipped a temple over, so I don't know what the fuck you're woeing about.
Wrath to free me.
Well, Ragnarok is coming. I hope you knew that. We thought you'd want to help.
You freed me only to start a war?
No.
So Tia, it's good to see you in the flesh again.
Mimir, what's become of you?
Following in your footsteps. Betrayal, indefinite imprisonment, execrable torture at the hands of the Old Father.
You didn't deserve such treatment.
Did you? I will say, my view was a touch better than yours.
We found him at the top of a mountain with tree roots wrapped all around him. The only way to free him was to... oh, that.
Highly pleasant, for all parties involved.
I enjoyed it.
You okay?
The light. It's been so long.
There's an outcropping just ahead. The shade will make it easier on your eyes. Come on.
You said Ragnarok is coming. Which means Baldur.
Baldur is dead.
Odin sent him to track down a giant in Midgard, and then he found Kratos and... Anyway, I'd promised to take these two to the tallest peak in the realms if they'd chop off my head and convince Freya to bring it back.
Mimir, speak of Baldur.
I was getting to that. It wasn't all kill this, kill that.
Hey, we're back in the wetlands. Watch out! No. It's okay. I've got you.
Right side, brother!
One thing I don't like is that, I mean, I guess in a way it makes sense, but I don't like that if I charge up my blades to do a fiery attack and then I roll, it cancels it out. And I guess that could be seen as like the roll putting out the fire or whatever, but still kind of annoying. Well, I like that if they jump up and perch above something like that, knocking them down will instant kill them. Let me just nab that right quick.
Come. We must leave before more creatures attack. You should have taken the spear. Defended yourself.
No. I've abjured all violence.
But you're the god of war.
I left that behind long ago.
If Odin starts Ragnarok, you really wouldn't fight?
Not even if I wished to.
I just want to point out this was your idea.
Before we go any further, the truth. What is it you want from me? You speak of Ragnarok. Is it a god of war you came to find? Is that the tear you need?
Atreus.
Forgive me. I am grateful for my freedom. But if you want me to follow you to war, or worse yet, lead you to it, then kill me now. My fight is gone. Damage is done.
No one's killing you, brother.
Better that than to live to see Ragnarok.
We do not seek war.
We just want some answers.
I don't know how to help you.
It doesn't matter. The giants trusted you. That's the tear we need. We need you.
All right. All I ask is for a good night's rest. And maybe some food. I think you killed the guards bringing me dinner.
Brother, perhaps now you'd like to finish the story?
The sons of Thor attacked us. We killed them. Baldur tried to kill Freya. I killed him.
But you skipped over how we fought and freed the Valkyries. And that the giants are all gone. And now they called me Loki. And finding the shrines
Giants are gone.
when we got to Jotunheim, they were all dead.
Dead. Do you think Odin?
We do not know.
I think we're getting out of here not a moment too soon.
Whoa, what are those?
Reinforcements from Asgard. The Einherjar will want to investigate my disappearance thoroughly.
Are they using the sky to travel between realms?
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
They're coming down on either Valir too. Will the dwarves be okay?
The time for such concerns has passed. We must leave. Now.
Incoming! Right side!
Yggdrasil. It's been too long. I'd forgotten. Beauty.
Tyr, in your travels, did you ever hear the Giants talk about Loki?
I'm sorry. That name doesn't sound familiar. The Giants were very private people.
Makes sense.
Perhaps after a rest.
Well, we got two grumpy dwarves to
Lord Tyr, you're really alive.
Am
introduce you to.
I wonder.
Okay.
He's just tired. I promised him some food and a room to rest in.
Ah, of course you did. Well, let's see what we can do. Please, come inside.
We'll be right in.
Yes. Did you have something you want to say? You made out like you wanted to say a thing. All right.
So, can we talk about what to do next?
There is much to consider. We will speak in the morning.
Oh, okay. In the morning.
Hold still. Yep.
Much better. Thank you.
See? Sleep tight, Tyr. I'm gonna turn in. Big day tomorrow.
So, Tyr, sounds like promises were made. Let's see about getting this settled, shall we? If you'll follow me.
Hey, come see what I got for you. I'm sure we won't be interrupting any goings on. So that's what's left of Tyr, huh? Back where I come from, we'd say he's been.
So have we all.
Well, ain't you filler sopping?
Some food. Oh, nothing much. Perhaps some hardtack. Hardtack.
Any sort of humble ship's biscuit will do.
Aye, with a pinch of salt. Well, I'll see what I can find. I could have sworn we had some crackers. Maybe the squirrel took them.
Y'all got a squirrel.
Perhaps I'll be able to sleep tonight. Really sleep. The sleep of a free man.
I'm not gonna lie, that thing looks kind of comfortable. I kind of want that. At that size, like where I would be on it in that position. Those exact measurements.
What are you thinking, brother?
I am thinking. I want things to be the way they were.
Well, I'd like to climb a tree again. Certain ships have sailed.
Just wish Atreus were not so restless. I care only for your safety.
I know, brother. But holding him too tight won't keep him out of danger. The lad's determined to make a few mistakes of his own. And I hate to say it, I think Tyr might be one of them. I've never seen a man broken so completely.
His pain is fresh. Expect too much.
Aye, perhaps. Pity Freya still wants to kill you. That's an ally we could use.
That is not an option.
I suppose it is.
Trouble sleeping.
Ah! You cannot sneak up on me like that. There's something I have to do in Midgard.
What? Without me? I thought we were partners.
We are, just wasn't sure you'd want to join me. I'm visiting an old friend.
It'd be so cool if I get to play as Atreus for a while and it turns into like a third-person shooter.
To murder you.
She wouldn't really.
I think it's lovely that you see the best in people. I really do. I want you to continue to see the best in people by not getting yourself murdered.
But we need her. It's worth the risk.
Is it though? How about I suggest an alternative? Something much less risky, but maybe could give you some answers.
What are you talking about?
Okay, look. I'm just gonna say, my opinion of getting to play as Atreus is going to depend entirely on if I actually get to play as Atreus. Because, let me make this clear, a generic stealth mission or like just point A to point B with storytelling, while the model that I happen to be controlling resembles Atreus, doesn't fucking count. You need to, and with a budget that as big as this game has, you can afford to change up some gameplay mechanics for a little bit. Yeah.
Friend you haven't seen in a while.
Just saying.
A very giant friend.
Jormungandr? Did you find him?
Why don't I show you? It's just on the way to the vengeful goddess who wants you dead. So it'll give us some time to decide about not going there.
So, you know where Freya is?
No. I mean, yes, but look, let's just talk to the snake first, and then I won't take you to Freya. How's that sound?
See, I'm not liking that there's no buttons. You understand what I'm saying? There's no buttons. I was hoping that holding L2 would, like, bring up a reticule and I could do a shooty shot.
Glad you brought your key of Yggdrasil. You seem to have dashed out without mine.
Huh. You got sick of having house guests that fast?
What? No. I could just use some fresh air, is all.
Well, I hope you like it cold.
Should we swing by your cabin first? Will your furry friend be joining us this time?
No. I meant to tell you. Fenrir's dead.
Oh. I'm very sorry to hear that.
I
As
would
wolves go, he was always very clean.
point out that you have two other
I'd
wolfies
offer to give you
that
a hug.
you haven't really
Why traumatize either of us further?
haven't. I mean, I guess they're healthy enough that they could wander off and fend on their own.
Okay. Caught a whiff of something awful near the Helheim Tower.
Oh, I can.
How to get there?
I got. Oh, hell yeah.
But that's what makes you think Jormungandr is
Fuck
alive?
yeah.
I know it.
This is gonna be cool.
Okay. Well, a lot's kinda happened, and I need answers.
I wonder why he doesn't have. I mean, like, I get, like, if they wanted to, like, do away with it as a gameplay mechanic, but I wonder why he doesn't have his ability to summon different animals. I guess they could explain it away as, like, that was, like, an initial manifestation of his shape-shifting abilities, and now that he's become able to shapeshift, that's no longer That was fucking great. I figured he would just open it regular. I didn't think he'd try to do what his dad does. Oh, that's great. Oh, did I get something for shooting that? Huh. Not really. Ooh, can I?
Well, it's not gonna blow itself up. So, what's been going on?
So, Father said I cast a spell when Fenrir died, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Accidental magic? That is disquieting.
Accidental magic's not all. I sort of turned into a bear.
A bear?
Including the slobber.
Yeah, but I lost control. Frey knows magic better than anyone. She could help me.
But not giant magic.
Fine, we'll do it your way then, Sin. A huge venomous snake seems much safer.
It's venomous?
You gotta understand that, like, I know I'm in a minority here, but I love when games change up, like, the core gameplay mechanic, even for, like, a small section. Like, I'm like, probably one of, like, the only 2 people on the planet that likes turret sections in games. Because there's just something about, like, being able to shut down certain aspects of your brain when it comes to, like, your gameplay and just focus on it, like, a more narrow aspect of it and just really just enjoy that. And I don't want to downplay the amount of iterative work that goes into something like this. Because you have to understand that I know earlier I said, like, with their budget and everything, but you have to understand that when it comes to game design, the core gameplay loop is one of the hardest things to nail down, because everything else is tertiary. Like this wooden beam here, some artist knocked this out in an afternoon, and maybe that's being a little too harsh. And I'm not downplaying that. Environmental artists, I from what I've read, they get a lot of flack in the industry. Like, from their peers, they're considered kind of like lesser by the code monkeys. I would say environmental artist is probably one of the most underappreciated works, because it's one of the areas where you don't need much oversight. I'm not saying you don't need any oversight, but, like, when you're coding, you know, I've read stories of people that, like, changed the color of a letter, or, like, of, like, a word in a text box, and it broke the whole game. Whereas environmental artists and, like, you know, the people that make models and texture work and all that stuff, that's something that you can you get like direction on what you need to do, and you can just kind of plug away and work on it. And I think because of that, because it's much more rare for because you have to understand that none of this is real. And I know that seems like a dumb thing to say when I'm playing a video game, but what I mean is, very few games, I highly doubt, I wouldn't be surprised if no games have hitboxes tied to the environment. That's not how it works. Like, if it was, you see how, like, I'm still, like, a foot away from where that snow crops up. That's because after all this stuff is put down, the hit boxes and the actual like part, the collision is separate from it. So the environmental artists get a lot more freedom. But like, anyway, back to what I was originally trying to say is that to change up the gameplay of a section and make it, polished, that's a lot of work. And I don't know how long this section's going to be. I don't know if it's going to go full Last of Us 2 and have us play half the game as another character, but like, and obviously I haven't even done any combat, so for all I know, this is really poorly done, and it's just really... Ooh. What's that? I have a runic attack. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to find out when we fight something. So obviously I haven't even fought anything yet, so I don't know like how well it plays. But...
Shoot the barrel. Yes. Feels good, right?
It's great, Sindri. We're blocked. How'd the Arm of Tyr statue end up here?
Find a way through, and I'll tell you.
I'm on.
Huh. Looks dwarven.
No way I'm lifting that. Maybe with some help?
Don't look at me. Who knows where it's been?
I mean, I feel like you could squiggle your way under that. I'm just saying.
It is sandstone, but the path's still blocked. I don't see any more on this side.
Hold on. Let me look around. Maybe I need a different angle.
Aha.
So, Tyr's arm.
Your father owed Thora blood payment, and well, he got it.
Wow, great story.
Anyway, is that likely to happen again? Sudden, uncontrolled bear rampage?
Beats me. We've got company. Got my back?
They're literally made of filth. I'm not touching...
Who said you need to touch them?
I like the way you think. Okay, here goes nothing!
Yappa!
That's some quality craftsmanship!
Oof. Me likey.
A little help would be nice.
Okay, right. I'll just...
I wonder if headshots matter. It doesn't seem like headshots matter. Can I parry? Oh yeah! And it's good design that they have like this other stuff you could do, but they're tying it within the gameplay mechanics that we already know. Ooh, I like that animation.
Thanks for sacrificing so many objects from your bag of tricks.
Well, you clearly need the help.
Oh, whatever.
I wonder what the...
Biafra.
I have no idea what's going on here. I'm going to assume I'm going to be able to come back here with Kratos and... Because I've seen a lot of the Hell's Bramble. Yeah. Wait, let me quickly try this just in case. Yeah. Okay.
Shoot. I think the lift switch is broken. You can fix it, can't you? Or does your brother have all the talent after all?
Depends. Is your father all the muscle?
If I say yes, you realize you're confirming Brock has all the talent?
There! Let's get going.
Why are you worrying so much today?
I just need to look out for the people I care about. Keeps bad things from happening to them.
Freya wouldn't.
Well, I see...
And Jormungandr's
I see
probably not
stuff.
even. Besides, he likes me. He's only eaten me once.
I had conveniently scrubbed that from my memory.
Well,
Oh.
we're here.
I would just like to point out that I saw stuff.
Told you he's gone.
Well, have you tried calling him?
Blowing the horn's the first thing we tried.
I'm not talking about the horn. That's not weird at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say the glowing eyes is... It's just holding on to his leg.
What is that? What is that? That's all you're gonna say? Well, don't let us keep you up or anything.
Good talk.
What do you think it means?
Means we should have stayed home. Let's head back.
Door's frozen. Maybe I can... Ah!
Would you just let me do it?
Be my guest.
So what was your plan anyway? Just stroll up to the old Valkyrie Council circle and hope Freya's in a good mood?
Well, now that I know where she is, yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fuck. Don't tell Brock I cursed. He's unbearable when he's smug.
Look, Baldur tried to kill her. We had no choice.
I'm not sure she sees it that way.
Well, I'm not gonna ask her. Besides, they were your arrows.
You're absolutely right, which is exactly why I'm recommending we don't do this.
Knew it. I am trying to shoot that. But you know, I was trying to make an explosion happen. Oh, we're John Woo now. Okay. What is that? Do you want to tell me what that is that you're running around with? And how it's supposed to help us?
Well, that's quite enough excitement for one day.
No way. We're so close.
Sorry.
Looks like soundstone on the wall there.
Yep.
Oh dear. Maybe this is a sign.
Don't be a baby. I'll catch you. Promise not to drop you this time. Fine. Just step between the realms then.
You know it doesn't work that way. Though sweet Bessla, I wish it did.
See? Is that so bad?
I sincerely hope I never have to do it again, if that's what you're asking. My shop! Well, if I can't stop you, then this is as far as I go. I'm gonna stay and fix this.
Suit yourself.
Alright. I'm gonna give me some upgrades while I'm here. Wait, I have skills for Okay, increased area effect. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Boink. And I can do a boink doink.
You sure you want to go in there wearing the very arrow tip that killed her son?
I'll hide it under my shirt. And besides, it's a reminder to be better.
You need a murder weapon to be a better person?
It makes me feel brave, okay? Is that such a bad thing?
When it leads you to believe you can convince Freya of anything, yes, it is.
I have to try.
Hit the fire pot!
Sweet. Just keep going. Be off.
Alright.
Are you sure this is a good idea? You haven't got a plan.
Brock says some people run better on chaos. I think he's right.
What makes you think that applies here? This is life and death.
And this is Ragnarok. We can't just do nothing, and we're out of options.
Living. Living is an option.
Oh, shut up, you old fogey.
Okay. Which way to the council? As long as I go up and forward, I think I'll get there eventually. Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Come here. Hey, come here. I didn't think that actually worked. Oh, okay, that's a good note to end it on. Thanks for watching.